Hello everyone, hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to another episode of the best mods of the week in Baldur's Gate 3's Mod Manager. We got some incredible stuff here for those who come after. Yes, this is an Expedition 33 themed mod that is out of this world. I'm mind blown by this, seriously so cool. That is the Duelist Class mod. We also got a bunch of 2024 Players Handbook updates, including the Wizard, some cool new Heroes of Faerun subclass mods, as well as some other homebrewed ones. I have one mod here from Nexus Mods that I think is an incredible outfit, and a whole lot more. And I first want to mention the Duelist Class mod here by Beat Around My Bush. This came out like an hour ago. I am blown away by this. If you played Expedition 33 and enjoyed it, this is a must-try mod. Even if you haven't played Expedition 33, go play Expedition 33 and also try out this mod. Now the crazy part is it adds in all of these items throughout the game, like actual items from Expedition 33, all with their own increasing passives, which is similar to how it works in the actual game. And what I think to be absolutely incredible is the pictos. Honestly, this is incredible to see in Baldur's Gate 3. I think there's like near endless amounts of builds with something like this. So you get all the different pictos and you have different levels of them. Like some of them will give you like health if you fall below a certain amount of health. Some of them, when you successfully land 4 attacks in a row, you get an increase to your defense or basic action points in your attacks. Yeah, I'll have to do a full video breaking this down just because there is so much going on with this really well done mod. And the thing is, it adds in some VFX too, like on the marking attacks. You can regenerate your health points. You can get health points back in your main attacks. The pictos are here to kind of complement your abilities. And whatever you pick will get added to your basic attack here. Now, you rack up your action points here, which is similar to how it works in Expedition 33. There's different pictos. There's the class passives you'll select to help get that back, or you can get them back on a short rest. But it's really cool because these attacks are very similar to how they appear in the game. They all come with their own unique VFX. And I got the burning attack there, so she gets applied a few stacks of burn. Then we could even use that to be able to give ourselves some buffs. If you played Expedition 33, you'll know we just broke her, which gives them a stun. This is out of this world cool. And I'll show you one last VFX here. I don't want to take up the full video with this because I could honestly talk about this forever, but yeah, you can see that there. This is super cool. And there's just so much VFX. Like you can even put VFX in your blades so you can run around. You got that there, and you can even change some of the colors there if you want to have something a little bit different. So yeah, very stylish mod too. I've also talked about our other mods, the Spellsmith and the Sword Mage, even the Pied Piper. These are all very well done, but this is the Duelist, so yeah, go check that out. Next up is Zier's 2024 All-in-One by The Real Zier. Now, if you're a fan of actual D&D tabletop, you'll like this mod because this has all 12 of their different mods here. So the War Cleric 2024, Rogue, Feats, Wild Magic Table, Spell List updates, which I've covered in the past episodes of this. So a lot of great stuff. They actually just released this week the Wizard 2024-ish, also by The Real Zier there, which makes some changes to different abilities in the game. So like the Evocation School, you get the Potent Spell Cantrip, which also works on spell attack roll cantrips. Poison Spray and Chill Tusk were updated to the 2024 edition. Illusion Wizards will get the Spiritual Weapon at level 6, which is they don't get the Summon Fae in the actual D&D Baldur's Gate 3. And a nice change to the Enchantment Wizard. It makes it so that Hypnotic Gaze is not once per long rest. So yeah, some really nice changes to the Wizard, which I think they needed it for sure. Again, check out all their mods if you are a fan of the tabletop or just want to play Baldur's Gate 3 with the updated rule set 10 years later, because Baldur's Gate 3 is set on the 2014. 2024 is pretty cool. And speaking of new D&D, this College of the Moon Bard subclass by Aru is based off the Forgotten Realms Heroes of Faerun campaign, which recently released. This is a fun one I'll be covering in the future. Aru make some incredible mods. I just recently this week talked about their Spellfire Sorcerer and their Harlequin class mod, so you can check those two out. I got builds on them if you're curious, but they've been putting out a lot of stuff. It's also got a Korean translation. I also want to, again, thank Aru for translating my College of Winter Spirit Bard into Korean. I've seen there's some people playing with it, so it just makes me really happy. College of the Moon, we'll be seeing a future video on this as well. Now this is awesome. The Hospitaller, the Healing Fighter by the Wailing Bard. This is an interesting one. This is a homebrew based on so many robots. Now, this is actually a cool one because you can use your second wind on anybody. You get a bonus action, pick me up if anyone goes down. Also at level 3, if you have your entire party at full health, everyone gets a +3 movement speed and armor class increased by 1. But the first time that one of your party members drops below half of its maximum health points, your attacks will do an additional 1d6 of bonus damage for the rest of the combat encounter. And there's a bunch of other abilities later on as you level up, and level 20 support. This is another class I don't want to go too far into, as these videos, I try to keep them condensed. I'll be covering this one in the future. If you like outfit mods, I know this isn't in the Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager, but I sometimes cover Nexus mods when I think they're something that I'm going to use a lot in my videos. This mod by Aridea. My favorite equipment mods are made by Aridea. They got some really nice dresses. And you can see from here, these are some really nice outfits. This is also what my character has on, this cyberpunk looking outfit here. So yeah, there's a lot of great stuff in this here, and great for photo mode, which we got a lot of photo mode mods to cover today as well. So you can combine these together to make some truly out of this world looking stuff. And that's exactly what these dresses look like. I love the star pattern on them. There's dyeable ones as well. Here's another one of the outfits. Yeah, there's so much great stuff. The thing is with this mod, they have them all separate. So you download one of the outfits. You download, I guess, whichever ones that you want. There's some body type 2 outfits as well. And this is one of my favorite outfits here. So this one looks really nice. And that's what this looks like here on my character. And yeah, there's just so many really nice looking sets here. So if you're looking for something new, and again, these dyeable ones here will be noted with a little T on it, this is the outfit mod for you. I just really like the cyberpunk looking outfit. I've been playing that a lot lately. Now, another awesome outfit mod is Elle's outfit of the Ice Island here by Evelyn. Now, this is a commission by Pit Pens. This is awesome to see. Really cool outfit that I got on Shadowheart here. So if you want to play as the Ice Queen, here you go. This is really cool. So yeah, I'm a big fan of ice cold type casters, and this one fits perfectly with that. So you can just see what that all has there. Gives you 0 armor class there. So this would be one I'd want to use with like the Transmogrify mod that's on PC there. So yeah, really cool outfit only for body type 1. They will be working on body type 3 later on. And yeah, this outfit just looks amazing. Next up, we got Artemis' Sweet Collection Body Types 1 and Body Type 4 by Artemis Silverboro. These are some cool photo mode mods, and I'm always a fan of them. These literally look like real life. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, if you were playing with a significant other or you want to do a really cool photo shoot with your characters, this is the way to do it. It says BT1 and BT4, but you can honestly use any of those body types for the characters. So that's just one thing I do want to mention there. Typically, you're going to want to use like body type 3 or 4 for those ones and body type 1 or 2 for the first. But yeah, you can interchange them as you see. Also, the Aru Boots and Heels by Aruless. They've been putting out a lot of amazing mods each week. And this is just some boots and heels, as you can see above my noggin there. So if these appeal to you, they're worth checking out. I don't always look at my character's feet when I'm playing, but hey, there's some nice outfits here, and I'm always happy to see new things like this get added. Next up, we got Nia's Heads Pack 2 by Nia 1004. So here are the body type 1 heads here. Let's quickly go through these here so you get an idea of what they look like. And I'll go through their shots too, because a variety of different character creations can provide different appearances based on like what you're rolling with. So here's some of their screenshots that they have of them. And again, there's ones for body types 1 and 2 here. Again, different hairstyles can make face mods look completely different. So my recommendation always is with head mods is download a bunch of them at once, create your character and find the head mod that you want to stick with, and then just remove the rest of them and go through your playthrough like that. Nia's Heads Pack 2. Next up is the Final Ranger rework. I actually really like this one by Alex1222 or 122-13669. This makes some changes to the Ranger to make them feel a bit more competitive. As you know, Ranger being a half caster kind of has a problem that the Paladin is just a lot better in a lot of aspects, and even the Vengeance Paladin is a better archer because of the Vow of Enmity, giving you advantage on all your ranged attack rolls. This gives you like a Wild Smite doing additional poison damage that can possibly poison targets. Poison's not really that strong, so it's nice to have something there that's at least decent. The Beast Tamer is a base feature now, which I think is worth having because, yeah, it's just annoying choosing between some of these ones. Also gives some different range of proficiencies, and it removes shield and longbow proficiencies, but it does boost up a lot of the different stuff here. I will be doing a video in the future on different reworks for classes because there's so many cool ones out there. There's just so many changes to talk about. Again, I don't want to bog down this video with a bunch of details that maybe not everyone cares about. I know Ranger is one of the less popular classes, but if you love the Ranger and want them to be a little bit more viable, this is the way to do it. Next up, I'm blown away by this. Another incredible Akelka mod here. The Clan Song Astarion Body Type 1 Ruby Subrace patch. And also the Clan Song Astarion as Ruby Dragonborn Body Type 1. So you may have remembered from last week, we had one for Karlach there. We now have one for Astarion. The beautiful thing about this is that Akelka got it so that they actually talk and make their mouth movements look proper. The biggest problem is if you've talked to any of the Dragonborns in Act 2, you'll know that they just have really weird animations. They don't look proper when they're talking. This is a huge fix because not only do they make them talk properly, but it looks very natural too. So I'm always blown away by anything that Akelka makes. So yeah, just wanted to highlight this one here as I think that this is a very, very cool mod. Check out their YouTube channel too. They do cover some of this stuff here. And I honestly think that Astarion looks pretty cool as a Dragonborn. I like Karlach as a Dragonborn. I honestly can't pick who I prefer. So I might just do my next playthrough with both of them as dragons. So it's just some amazing stuff, Akelka. Appreciate that. And this is a popular one, Evelyn's Head. This has been asked for a million times over on Mod.io, and A2P1K02 has it here. And this here is what it looks like. There's two different versions. So yeah, I know a lot of people have been begging for this. I get comments on it probably about a few times a week. And here we go. This one has a slightly open mouth, and this one just looks like that there. So yeah, this is something that people have been looking for a very long time. And now you can use this too, or something at least somewhat similar to it. So yeah, Evelyn's head there by A2P1K02. And that's their only mod too, kind of interesting. And next up, we got the historically accurate Cabbage vendor here by Cloudy. So yeah, if you haven't made it to Act 3 and found the Cabbage vendor, or if you haven't watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, this may not make a whole lot of sense to you. It's just referencing this fella right here. It just updates this character to look more like they do in the show. It was a clear reference to Avatar. There's actually some pretty cool references in Baldur's Gate 3, even to things like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure with the Sethanax. I'll be doing a future video where I break down some of the Easter eggs in Baldur's Gate 3, because there's a lot of cool ones. This is cool, the Backpack Urge here by Elle. So I love the different backpacks. They released one last week of some different backpacks, and this one's for Dirge, because you got Gale's hand there. That's the perfect Labubu. So yeah, I feel wrong saying that. Gale's hand, yeah, it's on the backpack, and this looks really cool. So if you're going for an evil playthrough and you want something thematic, this is the backpack to do it with. So very cool stuff. Next up is the Solo Body Type 1 Pose Pack by Marry Me. Now this, if you have the Faerun Fashionistas Mega Pose Pack, you'll have already been using this. I actually have this in a few different thumbnails for my videos, you may have noticed. A lot of cool stuff. They also have released all of their other mods that are a part of the Faerun Fashionistas Mega Pose Pack as separate mods here, so definitely go check those out with the Devoted Pose Pack, Body Type Coup Couple Poses, and the Kunti Pose Pack for Body Type 2. Also, the Devoted pack here, I love this one. I'm just going to quickly go through the photos because I think that these ones are cool. I remember putting this separately just because amazing stuff here, and especially, again, if you're playing with like your significant other. Next up is Scratch's Furbies. I had one of these as a kid, and it freaked me out. Now you can freak Scratch out by throwing it, and he'll go catch it for you. So yeah, just adds in some Furbies. It's cool. 6 different colors. Shows up in the tutorial chest by Elle. More poses. Here we go. This is the No Sense of Personal Space by Hedgewitch here, and I'm just going to go through their shots because I try to take pictures using these for the photos, but I always just find that the people that make these just showcase them very well. So yeah, if you're looking for some more poses, again, this is one that I think is amazing. I just went through all of them there. Check it out. And next up, we got the Fire Genasi of the Multiverse by Dungeons and Souls. One of the most popular races in Baldur's Gate 3. Unfortunately, console players, this one won't be coming there because it's a race mod, but it actually adds in like a lore-appropriate version of the Fire Genasi, and I think they look really cool, like the burning cracks they have on the character there. You get a lot of different options when it comes to making this character, and they come with a bunch of different abilities. And it matches exactly the Monsters of the Multiverse, page 17. Dark Vision, Fire Resistance. You get the Produce Flame, Burning Hands, and Flame Blade spells, and a bunch of other effects here. As you can see, they're working on some more stuff, so I'm excited to see. But this is one that's been highly anticipated and people want. There is another Genasi mod, but I really like this one. I think they did a great job. Next up is the Unarmed Cantrips by Shane Ivy. This is a really cool one because the monk, I like being able to do some spell casting, but the problem is if you do this, you lose out on your bonus act. You lose out on doing extra attacks. This makes it so you can do these and get an attack. It just adds a bit of extra damage or does an effect on them, so you can add like fire attacks, Ray of Frost punches, and a lot more. This is cool. As someone that enjoys elemental style builds, this is a fun one. Definitely recommend checking this one out. And I think I covered this one last week. I just want to quickly go through it. This is the Child of Bhaal by Hey It's Goblin. I think this is really cool. As someone that's a fan of Orin and all the crazy stuff that comes with her, this is the way to recreate that magic with your own character. So yeah, this is another really nice pose pack that I would definitely recommend checking out here. And finally, we got the Elemental Never mind, I had a wrong image up there. I'm seriously just blown away by the Duelist Class here by Beat Around My Bush. This is so cool. I played a lot of Expedition 33, beat it like the week that it came out, and being able to play that now in Baldur's Gate 3 is actually incredible. These have like some pretty high damage, but you got to see the action point cost. You're not going to be doing this every turn. This is something you'd build up to doing, so it is a powerful attack, yes, but that's not all the story, because you're just mostly going to be doing your basic attacks and applying your pictos to stack up to be able to do things like this. Like this one has a 4 action point cost, can do up to 38 damage. This one has an 8 and it has up to 112 damage. So yeah, this is a really fun one. I'm just blown away by the amount of passives. There's 150 different ones here based on all the different passes from the game. So Yeah, this has like near infinite build potential, so I just had to talk about this one last time because I'm just so blown away by this. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the subscribe button below if you enjoyed, and we'll catch you all in the next video.